What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris coming at you for another Dueling Bros video, and it's another beautiful day, so I decided to film another video outside, and I got my notes so that I don't go too far off track. Okay, thank you for the overwhelmingly positive feedback for the video yesterday. I'm really happy to get all that off my chest and get it out there. We did really want to say something before, but I wanted to continue playing in the tournaments and stuff, so I didn't feel like I could make that video before and then not get banned, because that's just the Metazoo way that they had established, was if you have any sort of criticism against them, that they will ban you. So but that was yesterday's video, and today I want to move forward, and I want to talk about something I think a lot of you might be feeling in the Dueling Brothers audience, okay? Because this is something that I went through, and there's a lot of people that Metazoo was their first TCG, okay? And right now, I bet you're feeling like how I felt. Maybe a little bit scammed, very hurt, like you don't think that you can trust another new TCG, or maybe a TCG in general. I don't know your feelings. I only can tell you, I personally did not feel like I would want to just hop into a new TCG. I really felt dumb. I did. I felt like an idiot for believing in this game so much, because the more I tried to get closer to the inside so that I could help raise it up, the more pushback I got, the more attitude, the more they were trying to stop you from being successful. So it was just it was not a good experience, like I talked about yesterday, but I had good friends to help me realize this. You don't need to have, you don't need, I almost said that wrong. Don't let a bad experience with something ruin something that you love. So in this case, don't let something like Metazoo ruin your love for the TCG hobby, okay? Whether it be collecting or playing or what have you, okay? And now, later in this video, I'm going to talk about why I play Lorcana and how much I actually do really enjoy playing Lorcana. But if you have no interest in playing Lorcana, you can stop watching the video, I guess, at that point. I'm not trying to get you guys to play Lorcana, because you can apply just the general message I'm just trying to convey right now. I feel like you can apply to anything. But this hobby for me wasn't just a money grab. If you're just trying to do TCG flips and make money, this is not necessarily the video for you. I'm talking to the people that like to play TCGs and really felt like they made a lot of friends and had a good time playing the game, but now feel scammed, feel betrayed, whatever you may be feeling, and just not willing to trust another TCG. Well, I'm here to tell you that I was convinced by other people to try the game of Lorcana. I watched the tutorial of Lorcana. There's a YouTube video I'll link in the description that I watched, that I found one of the co-creators, Energy, to be very very viral, and I liked that. He got me excited to want to try to play the game, and so I tried it, and I kind of got in even at an expensive time, but that's how much, once I learned the game and I understood what was going on, that I was like, okay, I really do like this, and I decided to get involved. Now, when I'm making I'm making this video right now, the prices are very, very low, and so if you want to get into that, it would be a great time. But again, it doesn't have to be Lorcana. It could be anything. Most of my friends are split between One Piece and Lorcana, and Lorcana is just the route that I took. But I think that to anybody who is hurt by by whatever you may be feeling uh, about the Metazoo like situation, don't harbor those feelings and carry them towards the future, right? Because then you're letting them rob you of future fun. Okay, right now we're already feeling robbed from whether it be you thought there was going to be caster scope, or if you didn't care there was going to be caster scope, maybe the main set's not coming out really hurt you because you knew, oh, who's going to care about this stupid Hello Kitty stuff, you know what I mean? It's just there's many different reasons for this long 2-3 years that Metazoo has been up, that you could be upset and feeling some type of way about something that has gone on in the past 3 years, and it could just make you be like, whatever, I'm not in this hobby anymore. Why trust it again? Well, I'm telling you, because you had a good time, and I think you should be happy and do what makes you happy, and that you don't necessarily always have to spend a bunch of money to do that. Metazoo really, their model with the promos, the way everything came out, it really made it feel that way. But I promise you, not everything is like that, and you can move forward and try something else out, and you got to take that risk. I mean, maybe you try another new TCG and it doesn't work out. I mean, it is what it is. I can't look in the future and see what happens, but what I can tell you is, like I said earlier, don't let this situation ruin what fun you could have in the future, and don't let the people who have already robbed a lot of joy and happiness from us, don't let that carry over and rob future fun. Okay, so that being said, now I'm going to get into the portion of the video where I'm purely going to talk about the reasons why I play Lorcana, and why I'm going to continue playing it, and why when the competitive scene starts coming up later this year, I'm gonna try that out, and I'm gonna do my best, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, so let's have at it. Okay, so far the releases, they've been on time, and that's really cool. I like that the date is set, and so far everything has come out on time, and I'm not even gonna lie, one time being late or whatever is fine, but when it's every time you announce something and then it's like, oh no, it's not ready yet, and then it's like you push it back month after month, that's an issue. Okay, but that's not even the case right now with Lorcana. So far everything has been released on time that I'm aware of. The only promo box that they did do, the promos weren't like super duper powerful OP cards that you had to buy. Okay, it was alternate arts of cards they already printed that were signed. It was pretty cool. I think even like a sets of PSA 10s of them are doing pretty well value wise at the moment. So yeah, I really liked that. Okay, and I like the fact that they're not just making a bunch of promo sets with a bunch of different cards that are OP that you can only get from those sets. Thank God. Okay. Now, and this is one tip for me, or like this is really for the DFW area, right? There's so much places to play in the DFW area that it was really hard to not give it a try, right? Because there's like 2 or 3 nights, 2 or 3 places a week, essentially. I mean, a day in the week. You can go and play at a local here, and I think that's really cool. And yeah, I like the idea that if I'm bored one night and I just want to go play some Lorcana, I can do that. Okay, I may have to drive a little bit sometimes, but you know what? There's places every night of the week, and you can't say that about everything, and I certainly couldn't say that about Metazoo. Okay, the packs, I really like the non-holos, rare, and then the holo. So I really think that's a good system. You feel like when you open packs, you really feel like you get a good amount of rares to play the game, whereas sometimes like at the beginning of Metazoo, before they started doing that, it really felt like, oh man, I didn't pull this, I guess I'm about to spend a bunch of money on this, because it's like, why bother buying more packs, because it's just the chances of pulling stuff were so low. The game is very easy to learn. I mean, it's a very, very easy to learn game. It doesn't have aura, mana, or whatever you call it. From, if people are watching this, they're coming from other TCGs that are just want to get in on the Metazoo news or whatever. It's ink, and every card can be inked. That system is really, really cool. You can figure that out in the tutorial that I'm gonna put down below. It's a really good tutorial, and one of the co-creators made it, so I really think you should just watch that. What do you call it? When I start doing gameplay videos, those videos are gonna assume you've already know the game. But it's a very, very easy system to learn for getting your resources, and it's a very the mechanics of the game are very easy, and it's nowhere near as complicated. It's very freeing in the deck building. It rewards newer players for trying new things, I think, and that's what I like to see. I like that I can go and play at a local, and I'm probably gonna see a deck that I haven't seen before. I really, really like that, and I just hope that keeps up. I really do. And the community is very wide range, okay, because it's a Disney game. It's based off of Disney characters and stuff. It's just a very wide range of people that are interested in the game. I play against people of all ages, from different walks of life, right? And it is very, very cool, okay? I think I know a couple of whole families that play, right? That will go up to locals and play. It's very, very cool, and I just encourage that. You know what I mean? It's a very, very cool thing, and yeah, the community is just great, I think, and I love that I get to be a part of a community that way. I hope everything is okay. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there are sirens going on in the background right now. But like I touched on a second ago, deck building is very freeing. It rewards newer players for trying new things, and then of course, as you get more experience, then it just rewards you for learning the mechanics more and learning what the cards do and memorizing everything. So it's just all around a good experience, I think, deck building. And you know me, guys. That's kind of my thing. And that's it. Short and sweet, a little bit shorter than yesterday's video. But again, whether you choose to play Lorcana, or whether it be One Piece, or whether you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna switch to a new game, or like a established game like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Magic, whatever, or whether it be a hobby that's not a TCG, just pursue it, okay? Just go have fun, do what makes you happy, because you deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy, you deserve to be happy, and if you had a lot of fun playing Metazoo and meeting people playing this game, I don't see why you wouldn't continue that up. You know what I mean? Maybe you just don't invest a lot at first. Maybe you just try to figure out like a cheap deck to build, and try it out, and see how that goes. You don't have to go and spend a bunch of money. That's one of the great things about, at least about Lorcana, that I think right now, is the cards are pretty cheap. So if you wanted to just get in and try it, you don't have to buy a bunch of expensive cards. Now, like anything, if you want to be the best or whatever, or if you want to play in competitive later, when it comes out, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're probably gonna have to buy some of the more expensive cards. I mean, it is what it is. But as far as learning a new game and figuring out whether you want to play this with your friends, or whether it be maybe you want to play this with one of your maybe you have a child that is getting of age that you want to share a hobby with, I think Lorcana is a great choice for that as well. yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you again for all the overwhelming positive feedback. And look out for the Lorcana videos. And it's going to be gameplay with me and Steven, more deck building. Uh, and yeah, just whatever else I can think of along the way. Um, I guess if you guys do want to see some of my decks that I haven't posted for Metazoo, I guess maybe I could do that. But you guys are gonna have to request that. I'm not just gonna do that on my own, because yeah. Um, but anyway, um, I hope you guys try something new if you want to be happy. Peace.